Right here is the burner box. This is where your burners are. This is where the heat is produced. Now, we take this off, it's enclosed. There's a sight glass here so you can look in and you can see the flame. Something that's really important is the color of the flame. It tells you if you have the right mixture of fuel. Now, in here is your burner box. Your furnace is made up of so many safeties to protect you and your family. I always say it's like a stack of dominoes. One falls, they all have to fall, and if one is missed, the system's gonna shut down. That's to protect you and your family. The very first thing that's gonna have to happen in sequence of operation is you're gonna hear, so if you could stand and turn your thermostat on into heat, you're gonna hear this fan come on, this blower, but it's not the main blower that you hear. It's located in here. It's a little different sounding. That's the inducer draft motor. This is the inducer draft motor, okay? This has to go. This helps pull the flue gases out. Here's where the flue pipe attaches up here. And this inducer draft motor helps create the draft to pull the flue gases out. Now, this has to start, and when this starts, if you notice, there's an orange hose connected from this inducer draft motor housing to this right here. This is a pressure switch. This is gonna create a vacuum, and these pressure switches are gonna close. That's step one. Your furnace is gonna now know, hey, the inducer draft motor is working, we can now go to the next stage. If it cannot pull a vacuum and close these, it's gonna shut down. And this may be where, remember we got the repeated starts and it mentioned the pressure switch. So if it shuts down, it's gonna try and restart again. Typically 5 times it's gonna go through that cycle. And if after the 5th time it can't start, it's gonna shut down and it's gonna give an alert that it's on lockout, and it's gonna tell you, kind of point you in the direction as what. Now, little trick of the trade, if your system's on lockout, if you unplug it, allow it to reset, plug it back in, it will go again. But if it has a problem, it's gonna go through the same thing again. So don't just unplug it and do it again. There is a problem. This is a safety that's built in. It's shutting down for a reason. Now, one thing that can happen is this hose can get clogged, can get little dirt and debris in it. So first thing you wanna do, blow on it. You might want to clean it with alcohol if you're that way, okay? So I know that's not the issue, if that was in fact the case. So next thing we're gonna do, what a technician's gonna do, he's gonna check this with his meter to make sure he's getting the right signals and things like that, to make sure it's not an issue that's electrical in nature. All right, but this is a key component, can cause problems. These can cause problems. Now, I want to show you something. I want to take this out because this pressure switch is unique in the sense that, so there's electrical connections, spade connections, real simple. They just unattach, and there's 2. If you notice, there's 2 on here. The reason there's 2, this is a 2-stage heating, all right? So they've got 2 on here for a reason. There's 2 stages of heating. So that's the reason for that. Now, on here is gonna be your part number and things like that. Now, if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you're thinking, okay, I read that it's the pressure switch and I'm just gonna go see if I can find the part and get the part. Okay, great, fantastic. Now you're a parts changer, all right? Because you don't know what the real issue is. You're just guessing that that's it. So you may get a new one and it works fine. But then, really important, whenever you have somebody diagnose something in your home, we always get calls. Why do I have to pay a diagnostic? I already know what the issue is. Great, you know what the issue is. What's the issue? Oh, my compressor's not starting. Oh, I need refrigerant. Oh, the inducer draft motor isn't turning on. Great, you know what the problem is. What caused it? Huh? What caused? Well, I mean, I don't know, it's just not working. Okay, great. We do our own diagnostic and we're gonna charge you for that diagnostic because we're not just gonna find out what the issue is, we're gonna go deeper and we're gonna find out the cause. Because if we don't find out the cause, the problem's gonna show up again. So it's easy to be a parts changer. It's very challenging to be a professional technician that gets to the root cause of what caused the problem and the part to fail.